Dear friends, today I want to tell you about what is happening behind the walls of the Danish royal palaces in these pre-Christmas days. And you know what is most interesting? Behind all those shining ceremonies, grand receptions, and official visits, there is real, everyday work being carried out by King Frederik and Queen Mary. Today we are going to step behind the scenes of royal life and learn about the events that reveal the true face of the modern Danish monarchy. On the 5th of December, in the magnificent Frederik VIII Palace at Amalienborg, decorated for the holiday season, an event will take place that Queen Mary calls one of the most important in her entire calendar. Why? Because on this day she welcomes the partners of her foundation, the Mary Foundation, the people who help her change the lives of thousands of Danes for the better. Do you know what makes this reception special? Queen Mary speaks personally with every guest, and in those moments, you can see just how genuinely invested she is in her foundation's work. This is not a protocol duty where she simply needs to appear, smile, and leave. No, this is a true celebration of shared achievements, an opportunity to thank those who believe in the foundation's mission and put their energy, time, and resources into making Danish society more fair and inclusive. Now let us talk about something completely extraordinary, an event that happened in May of this year and showed the whole world how deeply King Frederik values his wife. On her birthday, he gave Queen Mary a gift that cannot be bought for any amount of money. He decided to award her the Grand Commander's Cross of the Order of Dannebrog. Sounds beautiful, right? But you cannot even imagine how rare and exceptional this honor truly is.
This is not just an order. It is an entry into the most exclusive club in all of Denmark, a club with only 8 places. Not 800, not 80, precisely 8. And not because a modern monarch decided it should be so. The point is that only 8 physical badges of this distinction actually exist, and it is not permitted by the order's statutes to create new ones. That means that only 8 people in the entire world can hold this rank at the same time. When one of the holders passes away, their badge is returned to the royal treasury and may then be awarded to a new deserving recipient. What makes this honor even more meaningful is that only members of royal families who have close ties with the Danish monarch can receive it. Unlike the Order of the Elephant, which is considered the highest Danish honor and may be awarded to outstanding citizens for exceptional service to the kingdom, the Grand Commander's Cross is reserved exclusively for royals. It is a distinction for the closest circle, for those who form the inner core of the Danish monarchy. And you know what? Queen Mary became the 7th living holder of this honor. The 7th out of 8 possible. But the most important detail is that she is the very first person to receive it from King Frederik as the head of the order. All other living holders were awarded by Queen Margaret, including Frederik himself, who received the honor from his mother in the year 2004 when he married Mary, who was then still crown princess. Let us take a look at who else is part of this exclusive club. Among the current holders are King Carl Gustaf of Sweden, King Harald of Norway, Princess Benedikte, who is Queen Margrethe's sister, and Prince Joachim, King Frederik's younger brother. Do you see the pattern? This is truly the closest circle, people connected to the Danish monarchy by blood ties, or, as in Queen Mary's case, by the closest matrimonial bond.
After the passing of Prince Henrik, Queen Margrethe's husband, in the year 2018, and King Constantine of Greece in the year 2023, 2 positions in this exclusive list became free, but only one has been filled so far, by Queen Mary. One spot still remains open, and many believe that in the future it might be given to Crown Prince Christian, the royal couple's eldest son, and the future King of Denmark. Although this decision lies entirely with King Frederik, and there's no rule that obliges him to award this order to the heir to the throne. But why is this honor so important to Queen Mary? The reason is not only its rarity and exclusiveness, it is a recognition of her contribution to Denmark, of her service to the Danish people for more than 20 years. When an Australian girl named Mary Donaldson married the Danish crown prince in the year 2004, many people doubted whether she would truly be able to become a real Danish princess. Today, 20 years later, she is not only a queen, she has become one of the most beloved and respected public figures in Denmark. The awarding of the Grand Commander's Cross is King Frederik's way of publicly recognizing his wife's work, showing the whole world that she is not simply standing beside him, but is a full and equal partner in serving the nation. And choosing to present this honor on her birthday makes this gesture even more personal and touching. It is a gift from a husband to his wife, from a king to his queen, from one person to another whom he deeply respects and loves. If you look at the Danish royal family's calendar during these pre-Christmas days, you can see an incredible intensity. Every day is filled with meetings, events, and duties. But behind this tight schedule is not just the fulfillment of formal obligations. Behind every event lies sincere interest, a desire to be useful, and a wish to stay close to the people.